Why am I not feeling the benefits of NoFap? So, you're doing NoFap, but you're confused as to why other people seem to experience so many benefits while you barely notice any changes at all. And now you're curious because, if NoFap is so great, why am I not experiencing its effects? So, let's get right in and examine the most likely causes. Number 1, stop watching porn. Comparing exam success with the help of porn is a stretch. The time has come for you to put an end to your pornographic viewing because you will gain nothing from continuing to do so. As a result of the pornographic influence on your dopamine levels, the positive effects of NoFap will not kick in until much later. People often misunderstand the meaning of no touching your penis. When our brains start to malfunction, we NoFap to get them back in working order. In order to clear the cobwebs from our psyches, we NoFap. If you are one of those people who believe that NoFap only seeks to discourage masturbation, you should reconsider your position. Not only does porn reduce dopamine levels, but it also causes stress, low motivation, and low self-confidence. Avoiding porn is like avoiding slow poison. If you do, you won't observe nearly as many positive improvements in yourself after 90 days of not masturbating. Number 2, your diet isn't good enough. It's possible that many of you are aware of how important the food we eat on a daily basis is to our health. If you don't get enough nutrients in your food, your body may weaken and become more susceptible to viruses that are common during certain seasons. Even though NoFap helps your body by bolstering the immune system, which is the most important aspect of your health, you still need to make sure that you eat well because everything in your body needs the energy to function correctly. Foods also help to mend the harm done to our brains by things like pornography and excessive drinking. Consuming nutritious foods has been shown to increase happiness and decrease stress. You should eat foods that boost your dopamine levels because, according to PubMed, low dopamine levels are linked to decreased motivation and decreased enthusiasm for things that would normally excite most people. Eating foods that boost your dopamine levels can help you avoid these negative effects. Eggs are the healthiest option for those on the NoFap diet. They are an excellent source of protein as well as omega-3, both of which are necessary for the NoFap diet. There is a misconception circulating on social media that eating eggs will increase your risk of developing heart disease. However, this is not the case at all. In fact, Harvard University conducted a study with the participation of nearly 40,000 men and over 80,000 women, and they discovered that eating up to 1 egg per day is not associated with an increased risk of developing heart disease in healthy individuals. Eggs should be consumed on a near-daily basis in order for you to fully appreciate their nutritional value. Almonds are a great food option for those who cannot consume eggs due to an allergy or because they follow a vegan diet. If you fall into either of these categories, you should include almonds in your diet. One of the most common kinds of nuts that come from trees is almonds. They have a high concentration of important nutrients such as fiber, vitamin E, manganese, and magnesium. Those who are allergic to nuts should avoid almonds because they include almonds. Change the course of your diet by including eggs and almonds, which are both game-changing foods. There is a good chance that it will be of assistance to you. Number 3, you are lazy. Spending time alone and doing nothing will not help you become more aware of the genuine potential that lie within you. You really ought to get started on something that will assist you in developing into the best possible version of yourself. After then, nobody but you will be able to observe the difference or the advantages that NoFap offers. You won't get any discernible advantages from doing nothing but lounging around, watching films, and refraining from ejaculating. On the contrary, you will become sluggish and unproductive as a result. You need to train yourself to form positive habits in order to prevent becoming lazy. Some examples of such habits include participating in any kind of physically demanding sport, acquiring new talents, and improving upon skills that you currently have. You have only one life, and you need to make the most of it by getting off your lazy behind and getting things done. In the game of snake and ladder, laziness is analogous to the snake that bites at position 99 and puts you back at the beginning of the game. If you manage to get all 99 points without getting bitten by the snake, then there is nothing that can stop you from becoming the champion. Number 4, you don't meditate. You need to meditate in order to acquire the 7th Dragon Ball in order to become unstoppable. People aren't aware of the benefits of meditation since they believe it to be a tedious practice. I am aware that at first, it seems tedious, but after some time, it will become a habit, and when that happens, you will miss it and feel like something is missing from your life. Your ability to keep your thoughts in check and make sound judgments will improve as a result of your meditation practice. Those who don't meditate daily are more likely to slip back into old habits than those who meditate regularly. The advantages of NoFap are diminished when one constantly dwells on porn, and one may experience a lag in these advantages as well. You may bring an end to ideas like this through meditation. Number 5, you're spending too much time on video games. Let's face it. Because they artificially raise your dopamine levels, the video games of today are also incredibly stimulating for the reward system of your brain. This is because they do this repeatedly, on, and for extended periods of time. Now, when used in moderation, they are not harmful to your health. In point of fact, not only can they be a fun way to pass the time, but they may also teach you how to solve problems. On the other hand, there is the distinct possibility of going too far with it. Reducing the amount of time they spend playing video games has not only helped them relapse less frequently, but it has also helped them to begin experiencing stronger NoFap advantages. This is something that has been observed. Not only because of the duration of their streaks, but also because the benefits they received, even on streaks of a comparable length, were greater than those they got when they played a lot more. How much is considered excessive? To tell you the truth, we have no idea. However, if you enjoy playing video games, you should limit yourself to up to 2 hours a day of screen time. According to Andrew Huberman, an authority on the brain who is also a professor of neuroscience, that quantity of time appears to be a reasonable maximum to set for yourself when it comes to using your phone and social media at the same time. Number 6, you're depressed. This is also something that can be observed sometimes with individuals. It is possible to build up long streaks of not eating fast food while still suffering from depression. The reasons for this are complicated, and the reason for this is that there are a lot of different things that contribute to depression. I should clarify each, and every one of you is undoubtedly aware that there is not a solitary reason behind all of the depression for each and every person who suffers from it throughout the entire world. And if you're feeling down in the dumps, it stands to reason that you won't be able to notice and appreciate the full extent of NoFap's positive effects either. Excessive consumption of junk food has been shown in studies conducted on both people and animals to wreak havoc on a person's dopamine receptors. In point of fact, many of the processed foods available today are designed with dopamine in mind. A particular ratio of fat to sugar, in conjunction with other spices, is utilized to achieve what is known as a bliss point, which provides the largest potential quantity of dopamine that may possibly be obtained in terms of eating. If you consume meals that are natural and unprocessed, you won't have to worry about this at all. So long as you don't stuff yourself to the point where it becomes unhealthy. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have a treat every once in a while if you want to feel the benefits of NoFap, because you certainly can, but what I am saying is that if you are aware that your eating habit is an area that could be improved upon, and you do not feel great, it is most definitely something for you to give some serious thought to. These are the most probable causes that you are not getting the benefits from NoFap. Well, this is the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.